Baton Rouge now under a hurricane warning as Francine shifts east ahead of landfall tomorrow. Let's get straight to Storm Station meteorologist Emma Kate Cowan with the very latest.
At the moment, we are about 24 hours away from possible landfall. Don't wait any longer. Go ahead, fill up your gas tanks, prepare for the storm.
The track has been a real point of emphasis over the last 24 hours, Malcolm. We could continue to see a nudge farther and farther to the east in the coming days, and that's really important to keep an eye on.
Crews are filling sandbags, clearing culverts and canals and prepping.
So this is your disaster supply kit. So we have just examples out here of some of the things that you need to gather.
On the very southeastern end of Ascension, they are still subject to backwater.
As of this morning, all of Assumption Parish is under a voluntary evacuation order.
Any parishes or location east of that eye wall will see the heaviest rain, the highest possibility for those spin-up storms, as well as the highest storm surges.
Overnight, it really looks like Francine got very, very organized.
And like we said, with those winds picking up, it's pushing the water towards the coastline, and we're going to start seeing those storm surges impact that region.
Hurricane Francine continues to bear down on the Louisiana coast, likely making landfall sometime late Wednesday afternoon into the early evening hours.
So we just ask that our residents hunker down. This is the time to be in place.
The wind has picked up significantly.
Conditions have definitely gotten worse over the past 5 to 10 minutes.
This is where Balin will get the worst weather. He knows that's coming here in a matter of an hour or two.
We are getting some pretty heavy storms here also, but you can't even see past some of these rows of sugarcane.
So what are we going to see in the next, 15, 20 minutes where Balin and Alexis are?
We are seeing some very serious gusts right now. We're seeing those gusts over 70 miles per hour. Really having to brace myself as the winds really start to pummel.
About over 4,000 people in Assumption Parish have lost power, including us. The home that we are staying at riding out this storm has lost power.
Francine has made landfall in southern Louisiana and about 30 miles south-southwest of Morgan City as a Category 2 hurricane.
This water has risen up to my hips, just showing you how deadly this water can be and that it's dangerous.
Okay, big gust of wind there. Like Balin, I have to brace myself.
Everything around me is taking a toll. You can hear all these creaks and exploding. This tower making these horrible whining sounds.
About 45% of DIMCO customers are now without power at Ascension Parish. Right now, Entergy reporting more than 10,000 customers without power.
When we were on the roads, we saw standing water, which is the type of thing that you want to avoid.
I'm here at the West Baton Rouge Community Center. They have turned this area into a shelter for those in need during Hurricane Francine.
The winds gusting, I've experienced around mid-80s. That's about the highest winds I've ever experienced, and this was on par with that, maybe even a little bit stronger than that one.
Now it looks like somebody like a giant probably has snapped this tree in half.
This is another example of why when city officials say it's important for everyone to just stay off the street.
We had to come inside of a garage because the winds are so intense out there.
The side of my house that the wind is actually blowing on, they do have a little bit of water, so I can come in.
When the tree came down, it hit the house and pulled the wires to the transformer.
It's different experiencing things from a different perspective, from this side of things, being the one out here actually covering it. The job that we all do in this business, because this wasn't easy. It was an adrenaline rush from the time we got to work today up until now. I'm really grateful for the storm station, keeping everybody informed and keeping everyone safe.
Well, the storm has passed, so many people are waking up with lots of damage around their home.
I'm actually here with the person who was in the home during the time that tree fell.
Heard some loud crash, and when I ran into the kitchen, the branch was like right where I had just been sitting. So I'm just thanking God that I'm okay and that my kids are okay and that it's just house damage and none of us are hurt.
This is what it looks like here in Killian, having to get home.
Living room and kitchen are fully destroyed. All the roof and the house is shifted about 2 feet over to the side. It's off all the cinder blocks, all the gas lines, the pipeline, water lines all broken.
Well, I'm in Morgan City, Louisiana, where they took the brunt of this hurricane. It was a 100-mile-per-hour Category 2 as it moved through this area, and we got right into the eye wall or core of the system. and that's where those strongest sustained winds were, and even some gust as well.